perfect couple is finally starting a family.
I'm gonna be a father? Yes!
They were just your average, typical, young, happy couple.
But when their dream shatters,
I can't remember the last time you touched me.
I was concerned for my brother. I didn't know what he was getting into.
rage and deception
I can't believe he could do something like this.
They were talking about murder.
It's him. The guy down there by the tree.
tear 4 lives apart.
Danielle, what's going on?
And I knew it was bad.
Help me, someone!
Hon, you seen my boots?
Did you look in the closet?
The what?
Firefighter Sam Dreyer and his wife Danielle have been married for 6 years.
The closet! Where you always put them?
When I first met Danielle, she was young, cute. They were the typical storybook version of boy meets girl. They get together, they get married, they get their house. Sam was up and coming with the fire department.
Have a good day at work.
Thank you. I will. You too.
Love you.
Love you too.
Go. Save people.
Yes, ma'am.
And they were just your average, typical, young, happy couple.
Oh, Sammy was a lifesaver. That's what he was. He was a paramedic, firefighter medic, and he had made the rank of lieutenant.
All right, you guys know what to do, right? We're gonna get him. Hey, there he comes. Hey!
Thank you.
What a guy.
How's it going?
He loved his job. He loved being a firefighter, and he took pride in it.
Thanks, guys.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thank you very much. Now that I'm lieutenant, you're all fired.
Of course, there he goes. Oh.
What are you guys?
There you go.
Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! You're fired!
The guys loved him.
Wow.
They were always cutting up and joking around, and yeah, Sammy was the center of attention.
I'm stoked.
At Charlotte Regional Medical Center, Danielle works in marketing and public affairs.
Danielle was a very competent businesswoman,
Amy, can you hold on 1 second? Hey.
and she very rapidly moved up through the ranks of the hospital corporation that she worked with.
Okay, we'll have to get this over to the mailroom ready to ship.
Danielle had a big heart. She actually organized and helped ship supplies from the hospital to third world countries.
The hospital in Costa Rica is expecting delivery Friday. Hey, Amy, I'm back. Sorry about that.
She truly cared about her fellow man.
After 6 years together, there are signs their lives are about to change.
Sam!
Yeah? Is that what I think it is? We're having a baby? I'm gonna be a father? Yes! Oh,
Sam always wanted children. I can't imagine anyone that could have been a better dad.
You're gonna be dead.
yeah, and you're gonna be a mom. Oh.
But their dream of parenthood was not to be.
Sam told me that Danielle had actually had a miscarriage. But it was very traumatic for her. A miscarriage is hard for any woman. It's traumatic. It's a loss. I think for Danielle, she may have taken it harder than the average woman. Sam told me about Danielle suffering from depression.
Baby, are you okay?
He told me that she had checked herself into one of the local mental health facilities for the 72-hour stay.
Did you take your meds?
She changed. Something changed in her. And problems started then. Sam would tell me, you know, he's tried to get her to take her medicine. She wouldn't take her medicine, or she would just stop it.
The first time I had any inkling something was going on in the marriage,
Cindy!
Hey, you!
Hey, how are ya?
How's my favorite firefighter?
Sam would come to family functions without Danielle.
Oh, good. How's my favorite big sister?
Hey, I've got my glass of wine, so everything's just dandy.
Yeah, nice.
No, Danielle?
Yeah, well, she's not feeling so good.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
She always had an excuse why she didn't want to come.
You know, she's got a lot going on at work these days, actually.
You don't understand the pressure she's under because it's a corporate job.
She's probably just a little tired.
Well, she's missing a great dinner.
Yeah.
As time passes, the loss of a baby puts their marriage under strain.
What's the matter with you?
Just leave me alone.
Sam told me that he hadn't had sex with his wife in over 2 years,
Come on, Danielle. We live in the same house, and we never talk.
that she was not interested in intimacy.
I can't remember the last time you touched me.
Well, if that's how you feel, maybe we should get a divorce.
Okay, you're right. Let's do that.
And he didn't know how to make her happy anymore.
Fine. You take the guest room.
I'll make an appointment to see an attorney on Monday.
He moved his belongings into the guest bedroom. They would work out the details of the divorce, but he was going to live on one side of the house and she was going to live in the other.
You didn't tell me about this place before? Come on, you want to be doing this.
It was a Friday night, and my friend Diane, my husband and I, and another couple of our friends went down to a club in Sarasota.
Listen, I'm going to go get myself a drink. Did you guys want something? You okay? Behave yourself back there now. I'm watching.
Hey,
Hey, can I get a glass of white wine, please?
let me get that.
No, really, that's okay.
No, I insist. Please, it's my pleasure. It was kind of corny, wasn't it?
Yes, corny is definitely what that was.
Home alone, Danielle looks for love online.
Can't remember a time when it was good, you know?
That's so sad.
Well, I've been living on opposite ends of the house till the divorce goes through. Just want to be happy. Does that make me a bad person?
Of course not.
What about you?
Keith and I? Things have been rocky for quite some time.
Keith was a general contractor. He would go over and train, mostly in Afghanistan. He worked with the people on their skills driving. He was in the Tank Corps in the U.S. Army for, I believe, 10 years. It was a strain on any marriage if you're apart even a few weeks. But this was even up to, 6 months before he would come home.
I've been really unhappy for quite some time. We just don't have anything left to say each other anymore.
I'm sorry, I gotta get to work.
That's okay. Go.
I don't do this kind of thing. This isn't some random flyby. I really like you. A lot.
I like you too.
They continued the relationship.
I can't believe I agreed to this.
He came over or they met places pretty consistently.
Just don't flinch and I won't be doing anything I shouldn't be doing.
Sam made Diane feel very special.
Nice. You got shaving cream.
And I think she made Sam feel that way as well. They were in love.
Sam and Diane spend most evenings together. But one night, Diane's alone. And there's an unexpected guest.
Yes?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm fixing a leak in the downstairs apartment. Can I come in and check if there's a problem here?
Diane said, "Oh, did I tell you that this plumber guy came to my house?"
It's pretty late.
It'll only take a second.
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Thank you. Better be sure, right?
Yeah, sure.
She said, I let him in and I go, Diane, don't let strangers into your apartment like that. You just can't do that. It's not a smart thing to do.
All right. Everything seems to be fine here. No problem.
Good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
And have a good night.
Thanks, you too. Good night.
She said that he just wasn't quite right. It was kind of creepy. The next evening, she and Sam were sitting on her lanai.
Totally. I know, I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it goes, I guess.
Probably
Oh, I'm so good. It's him.
She, for some reason, looked straight down, and there was the plumber.
What?
That guy. The guy down there by the tree. Hey, what do you want? Yeah, you, what do you want?
Hey, don't move!
What's he doing back
I
here?
have no idea.
Sam took off and tried to chase the plumber.
The mystery man slips away. But next time, their meeting will be face to face. Firefighter Sam Dreyer and his wife Danielle are in the middle of a painful divorce.
Look, Danielle, I'm just trying to keep things amicable.
Amicable. You're asking me to move out of my own house.
Yeah, but if I move out, you couldn't afford to make the mortgage payments.
Well, I'll rent out your room. I'll have someone come in and pay rent. You move out!
Sam's new girlfriend Diane and her husband Keith have been married 16 years. But his long absences in the Middle East have taken their toll.
I want a divorce.
You needed to wait to see me to tell me this?
I wanted to wait to talk to you face to face.
They had tried to keep everything together. They had years invested in each other. There had been a lot of love there.
What about the vows that we made to each other? They don't mean anything anymore.
The last thing I wanted to do was hurt you. But I can't live like this anymore.
Just stop. I don't need your sob story. You make me sick.
Thank you.
Obviously, he was very upset. I'm upset. It's an upsetting thing. Anyway, he's going to stay with Linda and Mitch in Nokomis. No looking back, huh?
Yeah, well, he's going to be angry. I, for one, wouldn't want to be running into him anytime soon.
With two volatile exes, there's good reason to worry.
I was concerned for Sam because Diane was still married and her husband was in the military. I didn't know what he was getting into.
Sam and Diane have tried to keep their affair discreet. But someone's spying on them.
Sam called me up and said,
"Hey, man. Look, this may sound kind of weird, but I kind of feel like somebody's following me."
I said, "You know, who's following you?"
I don't know. I get this funny feeling, you know?
While Sam fears he's being tailed, an intruder enters Diane's apartment. Throughout their divorces, Sam and Diane spend more time together.
No, I hadn't heard. Well, that's okay. Well, how would I know that? I wasn't there. Really? How's she feeling? Oh, okay, you know, it's pretty busy.
Get some groceries.
Okay. See you. No.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? It's my truck.
Well, I don't know. Oh, you know, it's just the regular. Wait. I just heard gunshots right outside my door.
Help! Help me, someone!
I have to go. No, I have to go.
Sam? Sam? Oh my God, Sam! There's a guy here. He's been shot. I need someone here now.
I needed to get him off of that stairwell. I could not pick him up and move him up beyond the railing to lay him flat.
We've got multiple units en route. They're on their way, okay?
Please get an ambulance here right now.
He was actually throwing up a lot of blood. There's a lot of blood coming from his mouth.
Take my phone. Talk to 911.
Hello? It's the building at the back. Go through the gate and turn right. Oh my God, please hurry.
Go help the medics find their way in. Go!
I was really afraid he was going to die right then and there.
Sam, stay Stay with me, Sam. Sam, don't go.
Firefighter Sam Dreyer has been shot outside his girlfriend's apartment.
Go help the medics find their way in. Sam. Go. Sam? Sam, stay with me, Sam.
You.
Sam?
What are you doing here?
Don't go. Stay with me, Sam.
Yes,
Sam?
I'm still here.
Don't go.
Please hurry.
Don't go.
When police arrived at the scene, they found Sam Dreyer's body on a staircase in this apartment complex. He was lying in a pool of his own blood. He had been shot apparently 4 times.
As Sam is taken to the hospital, detectives from Sarasota Sheriff's Office investigate the shooting.
It's all right, take your time.
Sam and I were going to make dinner and hang out. He was going to get groceries.
Diane McKnight tells law enforcement that she and Sam met each other 3 or 4 months ago and they started to have an affair.
Do you have any idea who might want to hurt Sam?
No.
Emergency responders tell Danielle, Sam's wife, he's been shot and is in intensive care.
My phone rang.
Hello?
Cindy, you've got to come. You've got to come. He's been shot.
What?
And right then my phone died. We lost the connection. And I'm going, what was that? What just happened? So I'm calling her back.
Danielle, what's going on?
Cindy, please, you've got to come. He's been shot.
Who's been shot?
Sam!
And then my phone went dead again.
Sam's shooting is a mystery, but Diane remembers something that could help the investigation.
This guy, I'd seen him before. The first time he came to my apartment. It was July 2nd.
Slowly, it comes out that something unusual had been happening in her apartment complex over the months before this actually took place.
It was around 8, I remember, as I was getting ready to go out. Yes?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm fixing a leak in the downstairs apartment. Can I?
She described how the plumber had come to her door. He needed to enter her apartment to check her plumbing to see if that was the source of a leak he was working on.
Come on in.
Thank you. Better be sure, right?
Yeah, I guess.
She allowed him in the apartment, and he left without incident.
Thank you.
Okay, good night. There was something odd about him, made me really uneasy. So the next day I went and checked with the building supervisor. There was no leak.
Right. Did you see him again?
Yes. The next day, Sam and I were having drinks on the balcony after dinner.
I know, I'm sorry about that, but that's just...
It's him.
What?
That guy. That's the guy, you know, the plumber that was by the apartment the other day. Hey! What do you want?
Hey, don't move!
She's absolutely certain that this is the same person who knocked on her door the day before posing as a plumber.
What's he doing back here?
I have no idea.
And this guy, the plumber, I saw him again. He was here. I saw him in the stairwell, moments after Sam got shot. You, what are you doing here?
Do you think this guy is connected to the shooting?
No. I don't know.
In the lobby downstairs, the man Diane has identified approaches the police.
Officer, I'm the one that did it. I shot him. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Yeah, go. Okay. Okay. I'm so sorry.
Cindy is desperate to see Sam.
I wanted to know, is my brother alive?
Which room is Sam Dreyer in?
I didn't want to know where this happened or how this happened. I just wanted to know that he was alive.
Oh, Cindy!
Then Danielle came out of an adjoining room, crying, hysterical.
This way. Follow me.
And I knew it was bad. The doctor came in and he sat down. And he explained to us where Sam had been shot. And he pointed to the locations. He was shot here in this arm, and he was shot in this arm. He was shot through the head.
So when are you going to do surgery to fix it?
And he looked at me like I was an idiot. I guess he knew that I didn't comprehend the severity of it. And he said, we're not going to do surgery. There's nothing we can do for him. Your brother is going to die.
The man claiming to have shot Sam Dreyer is arrested and taken into custody. His name is Michael Miner.
You gotta believe me. Please. I never intended to pull that trigger. I can't believe this is happening.
Michael Miner was completely remorseful. He was appalled at what he had done.
And that's not why I went to an apartment building.
So why were you at the apartment building?
I just wanted him to go away. And then he made a sudden movement and bam! The gun went off.
So you know the victim?
Yes. He's Sam Dreyer. He's my girlfriend's husband.
After confessing he shot Sam Dreyer, Michael Miner is in police custody.
So Danielle Dreyer, Sam's wife, is your girlfriend?
Yeah. And I'm in love with her. We wanted to be together. She's my soulmate.
He described how they had met on what he referred to as a cheating website.
He tells detectives that 4 years earlier, Danielle signed up to AshleyMadison.com, a dating website for extramarital affairs. She found Michael's profile and made contact. They exchanged messages and began to meet in secret.
So, your husband Sam, what's he like?
Man, don't even get me started. He drinks all the time. He's a total pig. We have fallen totally out of love.
Danielle had described to Michael Miner that Sam was very abusive, both physically and verbally.
Oh, come on, Danielle! We live in the same house, we never talk! I can't remember the last time you even touched me!
Well, if that's how you feel, maybe we should get a divorce.
He would get drunk, that he would beat her.
What about the shooting? What happened at the apartment?
I want to tell him to stop. To leave Danielle alone.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? It's my truck. What's going on?
All right. Give me your keys and your wallet and get in the truck. Yeah, hey, don't run! Hey!
God. No. Please.
Why take a gun if you didn't intend to use it?
He's bigger than me. I needed protection.
Is anyone else involved?
No. I acted alone. I didn't even want to shoot him in the first place. It just happened, and I'm sorry.
Michael Miner is adamant that he didn't intend to shoot Sam, but his story doesn't add up.
He backed him into a corner and he shot him 4 times. That is not an accident. That is not, I didn't mean to shoot him. That is 4 deliberate acts where he pulled the trigger 4 times.
Premeditated attempted murder with no clear motive makes no sense. Detectives are suspicious. In her interview with police, Danielle admits she's been having an affair with Michael Miner.
Did you know that Michael was heading over to Diane's apartment to confront Sam?
No, I didn't. I had no idea. I can't believe you could do something like this.
I would have believed in a miracle. I would have believed that we could have prayed and he might miraculously wake up and start talking. But that didn't happen. And I knew it wasn't going to happen. Danielle comes over and she wraps her arms around me.
Tell me they got the bastard who did this.
I need you to sit down. There's something I have to say to you.
There was something in her voice that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Where 30 seconds before Danielle was crying and upset, and all of a sudden there's no emotion.
I don't know if you know this or not, but Sam's been having an affair.
No.
Yes, he's been seeing someone.
And this someone is supposed to have shot him? Is that what you're telling me?
No. Well, I have recently been seeing someone. Just recently. And it appears he's the one who shot Sam.
I said, are you telling me that your boyfriend has shot your husband?
Well, I wouldn't call him my boyfriend.
And I had to get out of that room. I had to get out of that room. I have never felt such rage at anyone or anything as I felt towards her at that point.
What do you got for me?
Keith confessed to everything. The only thing he didn't do was implicate anybody. It was just him. He said he acted alone.
What we knew from the outset was this was premeditated first-degree murder. We also knew that Michael Miner went to confront Sam because he was concerned about Sam's alleged abuse of Danielle.
Let's get a hold of her cell phone records, emails, texts.
Social media, all of it.
Whatever you can find.
Okay, yeah, his too.
Yeah.
Okay.
What we didn't know was why was Danielle involved in this case, how was Danielle involved in this case, and was she part of the motive?
Chris, you gotta see this. Photographs and video from Michael Miner's cell phone.
You just get this in?
Just now.
Let's have a look.
When we first got the cell phone records from Danielle Dreyer and Michael Miner, we were taken aback.
It's from July 2nd.
Yeah, look.
We're out in front of the building.
Yeah.
There were photos of Diane and Sam on the balcony.
And the next day,
taken at night,
in the apartment, it's like they were stalking them.
It was clear that Miner and Danielle Dreyer had been spying on Sam and Diane for quite a long time.
What do you want?
She wanted to know everything about Sam and Diane. She was obsessed. Jealousy.
Detectives now have a damning view of Danielle. But what they don't have is a smoking gun. Investigating the fatal shooting of Sam Dreyer, detectives have obtained cell phone records of his estranged wife Danielle and her boyfriend Michael Miner.
Could have shot him dead and he wouldn't have seen it coming. I can't wait to bury him and take everything I can.
These are from Danielle to Michael Miner?
Yeah.
They were talking about murder. They were talking about using guns. They were talking about bashing Sam over the head with a baseball bat. They were talking about doing him in.
And Miner texted her back, "Ha ha, we can do it together as a date." And then a smiley face.
The tone of Danielle's text messages was clear that she wanted to get rid of him, and if it took killing him to do so, that was okay by her. It was chilling.
And when detectives review video downloaded from Michael Miner's cell phone, they discover evidence of a second crime. A month before the shooting, he films himself breaking into Diane's apartment.
I'm in the belly of the beast.
Once he gets inside the apartment, he goes through everything. He goes through the kitchen cabinets. He even looks in the refrigerator. He goes into her bathroom. He goes through her personal drawers in her bedroom, takes personal effects of hers.
Although Michael Miner was inside the apartment, Danielle was outside the apartment. They were conversing with each other. She was deeply involved in carrying out the burglary and stealing property from Diane. It was clear that she was the mastermind.
I couldn't believe that she had planned and calculated all this. I was shocked.
Detectives are now convinced Danielle played a key role in her husband's murder.
She's brainwashing Michael from the get-go, from the beginning. She's telling Michael how bad Sam is. She is manipulating Michael to commit the crime and kill Sam.
But with no evidence linking her to the crime scene, detectives must try to extract a confession.
The text messages between you and Michael Miner. The language is violent. Could have shot him dead, and he wouldn't have seen it coming. You wanted Sam dead.
No, of course I didn't. It was a game. We were just having fun. Michael loved all that. I was trying to impress him, I guess.
But you and Michael were stalking Sam and Diane. Like photographing him in secret for more than a month or so, correct?
Yes.
Why?
To get evidence for my divorce. My attorney said that I needed evidence of my husband's infidelity, so yes, we were taking pictures of them and following them for that reason and that reason only.
Danielle claims spying was to get a leg up on the divorce proceedings and show that he was having an affair so that she would be able to claim infidelity on his part and get all the monies that she was entitled to after having been a loving and faithful wife for all those years.
We were making sure that we could catch him in the act. Everything was to the letter of the law.
Danielle doesn't implicate herself in the murder.
Our only hope of holding Danielle accountable for her part in this crime was to talk to her co-defendant, Michael Miner, and have him tell us about her total and complete involvement.
She had nothing to do with it.
She did not tell you at any point during the day to go over to Diane's apartment to confront Sam.
No!
It was maddening. We knew that the facts pointed to Danielle, and he stonewalled us. He just absolutely refused to implicate Danielle in any way.
She's not the person you think she is. She's poisoned your mind into believing that Sam is evil. You've been played, Michael.
Detectives can't link Danielle Dreher to her husband's murder, but with Michael Miner's help, they can charge her with burglary. They offer him a deal.
You're facing first-degree murder and a life behind bars. Give us Danielle's role in the burglary, and we can talk about reducing your sentence.
All right. I'll give you what you need.
On November 3rd, 2014, Michael Miner is convicted of second-degree murder and given 30 years in prison.
Michael Miner was naive, he was besotted with Danielle, and he allowed her to manipulate him in the most awful way.
On August 19th, 2015, Danielle Dreher is convicted of burglary and theft and given a 3-year jail sentence. Her depiction of Sam as a violent drunk was a lie.
There were no 911 calls from Danielle reporting abuse. There were no hospital reports that pointed to her suffering from any injuries. There was nothing to suggest that Sam was anything other than a loving and devoted husband.
In my mind, Danielle Dreher might as well have been standing there with her arms wrapped around him and her finger over his on that trigger. Because she's just as responsible as Michael Miner.
I think Sammy should best be remembered as a lifesaver, you know, and a generally all-around good guy. I love my little brother. I miss him.
His family is very proud of him. We're still proud of him. He's not here, but we're still proud of him.